Well, dear lovely people who watch my YouTube, I'm so sorry I've been vanished, haven't I? I've been gone. I've moved house and I haven't had time to do any tarot readings. And when I say I haven't had time, I really mean I haven't had the inclination to set up my little camera. I haven't. And now I've set it up and I've got a ring light. I seem to have these two sources of light on my table, and my candle feels like it's at a really weird angle. Like, what is happening? It just feels really odd to me to be looking at these all from directly above. Is that what I used to do? I can't remember, honestly. Should we see if we can set the fire alarm off? Let's see. This is actual beeswax, this candle. Natural beeswax. Am I going to be upsetting somebody by setting off a beeswax candle? Look at that. It's just so weird. I don't know what I've done differently, but I just feel like it all feels differently to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Have I done something differently? Okay, dear lovely YouTube, if you're still with me in my little channel, you can join me in unpacking my tarot cards where they've literally been boxed up since I moved. When did I move? I moved at the end of September, so I haven't opened these cards since September. How are you all doing out there? Let me know. Oh look, the green witch tarot doesn't want to come out. The cosmic tarot. Do you know what? I feel like my cards feel like a cat that's been sulking because they haven't been given any attention. This is how it feels. You're going to have to bear with me a moment, dear YouTube, while I unbox all my tarot cards up, because when I moved I put them all away in their little boxes. Also, I've been on holiday. I've been away to the lovely island of Tenerife. Look at this little lizard. If you haven't been to the island of Tenerife, I would highly recommend it. It's just incredible. The northern part. Apparently the southern part can be a bit touristy, but of course that's the irony, isn't it? Complaining about tourists when you go on holiday. I would never dream of complaining about tourists when I go on holiday. But every person I've spoken to since, as soon as I've mentioned Tenerife, says, oh yeah, it's full of tourists, isn't it? And I think, well, what are you doing there? You're the tourist. Makes me laugh when people say that. Now, in Tenerife, it's a volcano and there are black sands on the beaches. I need to set up my little table so that I don't have to keep unpacking them every time I want to do a tarot reading. Now, I did have a nice little project. Do you recall, people that are following my channel? I had a little project of reading the archetype cards, and I did a tarot reading for every archetype card for each of the elephants. And it was a challenge that I created for myself. I felt like I needed to put something back, you know, put something in for people that are watching my YouTube, and it seemed like a beginning and an end, and I didn't think I was going to be doing any more tarot readings. I thought, well, that'll do. I've done my bit now. I've put in what I can, you know. That's what I've done. Opening the Lightseers Tarot. Lightseers, I love these cards. But then I've got 300 followers suddenly. I don't know where they came from. I don't know how you all got here, lovely people. But I figured 300 people, I have to tell you, 300 people feels like a lot to me. I can't believe I've got 300 subscribers. So dear lovely person, if you're watching this, you feel like subscribing or leaving a comment, please do. Okay, I'm going to have to shuffle all of these cards because they've all just been sitting there gathering dust. Get the marble cards out as well, shall we? The little playing cards, because I do like the numbers as well. And last but not least, Banksy. Banksy's playing cards. Love these cards. Now, am I really going to do a reading and open all the cards up? Am I? Or am I going to ease myself back into this slowly and just do a little reading for each of the elephants? Or am I going to do what's actually appealing to me and open the cards up for Prince Harry and Meghan and the royal family? Is that against all of my ethics and principles that I should be looking into someone's life who hasn't asked me? Right, that's the thing. I did it for Johnny Depp. I didn't seem to be concerned about my ethics then. I wasn't too concerned whether Johnny Depp cared if I'd opened the cards for him. Why is that? Why do I feel differently about Johnny Depp so I do about the royal family? Am I feeling as though the royal family somehow have a right to privacy? Now, people absolutely love to hate Meghan Markle. They've gone wild hating on Meghan Markle. And I'm really shocked by the level of hatred that has been sent her way. I mean, it's shocking. It's proper vitriol for no apparent reason. And I think there's a lot of people that are suffering from hatred. Excuse me, I'm doing this on this table and they're slippery. The cards are slippery. I'm not sure how I'm going to set this out. I'm sorry for messing about my cards. I know it must be really irritating for all you people watching because I haven't got any lines here. Right? Could I use these lines as a straight line? Maybe if I line the camera up the lines it might help. Okay, that's sort of in a straight line. Am I driving you all mad? Anyone out there with OCD is currently itching to jump in the screen and change these cards, aren't they? I know they are. It's weird, isn't it? I'm going to have to get a tablecloth that's got some lines or something that's easy for me to gauge where I'm going to put this reading, where I'm going to put each of the cards. Forgive me, dear lovely YouTube. If you could see what I'm struggling with on this side, you would understand. Because I'm squashed. I'm literally squashed. And I'm not sure if I can make this any higher to a bigger picture. Maybe I can. Maybe I'm imagining this space being too small. Okay, does that look like a bit more space? I've got a huge desk in front of me, dear lovely YouTube. Absolutely huge, right? Lots and lots of space. But for some reason I can't get the camera to go up high enough to be able to utilise all the space I've got. I'm going to try one more time. Oh, I'm sorry, the spotlight is now annoying, isn't it? If anyone knows how to use a ring light that's attached to the arm of the light, let me know. I'm doing something wrong. I'll do some Googling later. Should I grab my coffee? Let's move everything over. Bring my coffee into the scene, shall we? I was going to bore you with some stories. Now, dear lovely YouTube, on my other YouTube channel, which is about synchronicity, I've only had someone agree to come on and have a chat with me. Yep, and bearing in mind it's about synchronicity, I'm going to tell you this story of what's happened. Look at this, I've made some room, haven't I? I'm probably going to cut all this bit out because I know you're just not going to be interested in this, are you? Probably watching me create this space for Prince Harry and Meghan. Prince Harry and Meghan. That's what I was talking about, isn't it? Making room, making noise, opening all the cards. It's just like a game, isn't it? And the thing is, I do believe in God. This is what I have to tell you, dear lovely YouTubers.